To truly understand the Book of Lamentations, we must first transport ourselves back in time to a moment of utter catastrophe. The year is 586 BC. Jerusalem, the city of God, lies in smoldering ruins. The Babylonian army has swept through, leaving devastation. The city walls have been torn down. The glorious temple has been looted and burned. This was not merely a military defeat, it was a theological and existential crisis. It felt as though God himself had abandoned his people. The Book of Lamentations is a collection of 5 deeply sorrowful poems, a funeral dirge for a once great city, the anatomy of grief. The first 2 chapters plunge us into the depths of the city's sorrow. Jerusalem is personified and given a voice. She is depicted as a desolate widow, a princess brought into slavery, sitting alone and weeping bitterly in the night. Her streets, once full of festivals and pilgrims, are now empty and mournful. Her gates are deserted. Her priests groan. Her young women are afflicted. This is collective trauma. The entire community shares a single overwhelming loss. The grief is visceral and all-encompassing. It touches every aspect of life. Lamentations validates pain as seen, heard, and understood. The weight of consequence. A crucial theme emerges. Sin is acknowledged as the root of the catastrophe. The Lord is in the right, for I have rebelled against his command. Their suffering is not random. It fulfills covenant warnings long ignored. Prophets had warned of idolatry, social injustice, and empty ritual. Judgment confirms God's faithfulness to his word. This is a corporate confession. Leaders failed, prophets misled, people strayed. A culture was formed that was unsustainable and ripe for judgment. God remains sovereign. There is moral order even in judgment. Owning guilt becomes the very key to repentance and the possibility of restoration. To convey the scale of collapse, the poet crafts vivid, heartbreaking images. These are concrete, sensory details that force us to witness the desolation. Streets once vibrant with life are now silent and overgrown. Social order is reversed. Glory has turned to shame. The most vulnerable suffer most. Children faint with hunger. A shocking line speaks of compassionate hands forced to cook their own children. Society has reached moral and physical nadir. God's meeting place lies in ruins. King and priest alike are spurned. The enemy's cheers replace festival songs. God appears as active agent of judgment, his strange work. These portraits forbid us to minimize the trauma. Only by facing devastation can credible hope emerge. Just when despair seems absolute, at the book's midpoint the tone shifts. After recounting his suffering, the poet makes a deliberate turn. But this I call to mind, and therefore I have hope. A beacon in the deepest darkness. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I will hope in him. In a world of losses, land, homes, temple, sovereignty, wealth is redefined. When all supports fall, the only ground left is God. Having grounded hope in God's faithfulness, the posture begins to change. They move from passive suffering to active seeking. Lift up your hearts and hands to God in heaven. Their prayers are humble, sustenance, justice, and for God to see. Not a plan for recovery, but a throw to divine mercy. The final word does not belong to famine or despair, but to the God who hears. Lamentations ends with a raw, communal plea. You, Lord, reign forever. Your throne endures from generation to generation. Restore us to yourself, Lord, that we may return. Renew our days as of old. Lamentations 5:21. In the in-between, we grieve honestly, confess fully, cling to God's character, and pray humbly, trusting his mercy to restore.